Okay, welcome back. We're going to get started on part 2 of crocheting the granny square, and the granny square is making a granny square hat. So we finished off by connecting right here. We're doing the turn of the hat, so we're not doing any more corners. We're just putting 3 into the corners. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And so right here, yarn over, do a double crochet, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then we're going to chain 1 in between those 3. And then we're going to yarn over and go right into this next large opening. Chain 3, do a double crochet, not chain 3. But we're putting 3 double crochets. Chain 1, yarn over, three double crochets, yarn over, don't forget to chain 1. Let me pull me some yarn. Alright, this is just the part of the hat where we're going to make row after row after row until you get your hat as long as you want it, depending on beanies or hats, or you want one that pulls over the ears or slouchy, you can lay it back. And then so this basically now is just, we're going to be doing row after row, 3 double crochets into each opening, put a chain in between each of those, so that's 3 double crochets right here. Then I'm going to slip 1 chain in, and then I'm going to do 3 more double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. Really not much to discuss here, because I guess if we've gone this far, if you've gone this far, you're probably figured it out by now. But in case you haven't, you're just doing 3 double crochets into each opening. And when you finish the 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then yarn over, go to the next opening, and you're going to hit 3 double crochets again until you get back around to the start. You're going to do a stitch right there, and yarn over, go into the next large opening, three double crochets, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, and since I'm doing this right now in real time, I'm not really going to be doing any editing of the not editing any of my work right now. It's just real time, so these are going to be just, we're going to just make however many different parts it takes till I basically get to the end of the hat. And I'm going to chain our 3 double crochets right here, chain 1, and you see I'm back here to my original chain 3. 1, 2, 3, count up and go right in there, slip into it, do a slip knot, pull through, And we're slipping over to the corner, pull it through there, pull through, slip knot there, and then we're going to slip right into the large opening, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, do a double crochet, another double crochet, chain 1, and the race is on. 3 double crochets into each of the large openings, put a chain there, go yarn over, go to the next one, 3 double crochets. I was talking earlier, these granny squares go pretty fast. They can get pretty large pretty quick. That's what I like about the granny square. And that is 3 double crochets, chain 1. You can really see now that it's actually starting to stand up. Okay. And you can see how this could make a pouch. If you go, so far up, make some little handles on it, put a drawstring on it. Actually, I've made one where I put my Walmart bags in it, hang it on the refrigerator, because Lord knows you never have enough Walmart bags, the plastic bags. Chain 1, yarn over, next large opening, chain 1, two and 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochets. Uh-oh, something didn't look right there. Chain 1, 1 double crochet, and a 2 double crochet, and a 3 double crochet, and a chain 1. Yarn over, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and looks like I have made it back around. I'm in my last one here. Chain 1, whoopie-doo. There's my original chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna connect, I'm gonna go right in there, just slip it right through there. Slip knot, pull the yarn through, pull it through the loop. Then I'm going to slip into these over here, slip right into that, under those 2. Slip right there. go into the large opening, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet and double crochet, chain 1. Yeah, I think I do like this yarn. I like it a lot. I didn't know if I was going to like it at first, but something about it I just like. 3 double crochets, chain 1, next large opening. And what's cool about this multicolor yarn, I'm sure you noticed, but you'll see that it actually begins to make a, you'll see that these colors will match right back up almost exactly, and it'll continue to make this same pattern. You see the orange, that orangish color. I mean, it's almost down to the exact where I'm pulling through here. It kind of just indicates that, you know, you're doing all your double crochets, you're pulling all the knots about the same tightness and everything. But I just think that's kind of cool. Anyway, no big deal. Talk about something else, I guess. The weather. I don't know. Anyway, that's what happens when you watch these videos in real time. I still say anybody that's actually sat through some of these videos and actually done something, I think you're a champion. I think you're a go-getter, and you deserve all the compliments. And I can only imagine. All right, there's a chain 1. I'm trying to hustle around this corner here. 3 double crochets. This is kind of that nowhere man land, whatever you want to call it. You're in nowhere land. You're just kind of trying to do row after row. Chain 1 there, 3 double crochets, yarn over, go into the large hole, double crochet, double crochet, and double crochet, chain 1, yarn over. Three double crochets, chain 1, yarn over, go into the large one, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and look at there, I'm just about got another row done. Woo-hoo. 1, 2, and 3, and chain 1. One, 2, and 3, and chain 1. Back to the end of this row, and there we go again. There's that chain. We'll slip right into this one. Slip knot, slip knot, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over. I think that what I'm going to do here is, since this is basically row after row, I'm going to cut the video here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, and this will be continued in a part 3, just so I can show you kind of how I finish one off. I guess what I'll do is muscle up here, and we'll get to the end of this row, or at least, you know, as quick as I can here for you. And then I'm going to end this part 2, and we'll make another video basically on how I'm going to end up the hat. And there's different ways you can end them up, but these are the kind of, this is kind of the way I like to do it. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I'm going to get to the end of this row, and then I'm going to put this video up, and then we'll work on a part 3. Because ain't nobody want to sit here and watch me do row after row, because I'm going to make this a longer hat. We can count the rows when we get back into part 3. And I guess with like most of my hats, I can visually kind of look at someone's head and know about how big I want to make my increases, and you know, but also at the same time, you know, made enough hats where I kind of know what sizes and, you know, different things like that, so it'll fit someone's head. And the nice thing about it is if it's a little too big, you know, it's never that bad. But sometimes when they're too small, nobody likes something tight sticking to their head. Yeah, a couple of my 4th grade students at school, they started the chevron, and they caught on real well. They're quick learners. They're easy to teach. When I first started teaching them the crochet, it was a little difficult, but they caught on pretty quick. They're the fast learners. Those are those students that, you know, make the teacher look good. And, you know, but I don't know. It's the ones that you got to really work with, I think, that make the teachers look good. Because some of those kids, as long as you can make them not give up, make them come back, that's the trick. Okay, so I've made it to the end of this row. I'm going to connect it, and then we're going to sign off. And I'll catch you back into part 3. And we're going to end it right here on that slip knot. As soon as I put this one in, and I'm going to end it. And you can see that this is actually starting to have a nice little bow to it, or, you know, hat. All right, well, I'll catch you in part 3.